What's up, folks? Hello, lady. I see you were first today, much to the chagrin of Carlos. What up, Carlos? How you doing? Sapporos, how are you? Daniel, man of the hour. Daniel, your stuff's flying, buddy. It is flying off that shelf. Happy Friday, everybody. Hello, me lord. It's Friday. We have this absolutely unbelievably awesome product. What's going on, Crystal Juan and Rhea? Baby Rhea. I do not have Jimmy, which means it is a Scotch night. I haven't started yet. I've poured the glass. Here. This will be my first sip. All right, now it's a party. Listen. I just spent an intellectually intimate moment with all of Daniel's artwork here. And I have to stress that I say intellectual intimate moment. There are 5 of these 20 that I absolutely want for my PC. I narrowed it down to 2. Doug may or may not have a bounty on one of these. But I need to think of... I don't have much, so I got to figure out something. But there's 2 of these that I really want. Baby is in the playpen watching. Hi, Rhea. Hello, baby. These are good. We have already sold 4 or 5 of the 20. This is not a quiet product. This is gonna be loud. So we need to get into the numbering. But first, I wanted to. We spoke about it yesterday. So I did remember to bring it in. I want you to realize that I remembered and I brought it in. I don't remember anything. So the fact that I was able to remember and bring this in, you got to be proud of me. This is the Snoopy. That is the Snoopy that I was talking about. That Snoopy goes hard. Yeah. And I didn't even realize this. But I was talking about StockX and how StockX verifies all of their stuff. This was actually a StockX item. So, there it is. There's the X sticker. I remembered. I said I would bring it if I could remember. I remember to bring it. I showed Melissa yesterday, and she's like, I don't think we should sell it. I think we should keep it. I don't know. No matter which way you cut it, it is a real one. So it's about $80 to $100. We'll see if something strikes me. What up, T-Bone? All of these are a little thick. The envelopes we got are a little thinner mil. I don't know what. I know mil is the plastic term of measurement. I don't know if it's the same for paper. But these are a little thinner mil than what we're used to, so they're a little more disfigured. But everything's in here, and it's secure. All right, so We got a number. Sappouros, left or right? Scuba. Good news and bad news. Well, give me a second and we'll find out what that is. All right, Sappouros is timed out. Carlos, left or right? Crystal and Juan and Rhea. I'm going to need a number 1 through 10. All right, left. What up, Money Mitch? Top or bottom? Top. 1, 2. All right, that'll start. There's 20. Oh no. It's all right. I still saved the top one. I got it. My thumb was on it. Oh, we'll just have to do it this way. Give me this pen. As you can see, because of the size and shape of the, that's not a 5, I need a 2, of the contents, they don't stack very well. How many have sold so far? I have 4, but I haven't looked in about 25 minutes. So it's 4 as of about a half hour ago, roughly. All right, T-Bone. Give me a number 1 through 10. Milord, top or bottom? Burp. Mi scusi. Bottom. I don't want it to look like a 4. It kind of looked like a 4. And, you know, sometimes I can't even read my own writing. It's true. Should have been a doctor. Could you imagine me as a doctor? I'd have the best bedside manner when I was telling them I made a terrible mistake and they're going to die. Good news and bad news. The bad news is I made a wrong decision and you're going to die. The good news is I won't make that mistake again, so the next person will live. I mean, right? What up, Kyle? There it is. All right. And let me cut and paste for the randoming. Oh, they'll take my word for it. All right, 7 times. I want you to take a look at some of the names that are on this list. It would be a great surgeon. Slice somebody open and do, oh my God, it's an appendix. Baby bourbon ice. Carlos. You know, that's a good point. Doug never actually purchased yours. So let me see what time I approved that trade, and I will slot you in accordingly. Let me take a look. Thankfully, I have timestamps on everything. At 2:18. Well, you're not first. You would be second. Based on timestamp. And then I get to nudge Doug. Hey, Doug, you owe me money. Think this will be sold out before SDCC? Well, considering I'm not bringing it to SDCC, no. I mean, listen, actually, we've sold 25% pre-sale. We have today, Wednesday, and Thursday. It's possible. There might be 2 or 3 left. Listen, y'all are some. You surprise me sometimes. If you keep buying at the rate that you're currently buying, it will not be available. If these people have only made their one-time purchase, then yes, it'll still be available. I guess that's the best way. I can put it. All right, 14, 16, and 12 are the second pile. Let's pull those out. 9 and 7 are the first pile. Let's pull those out. 3 is definitely towards the bottom. That is true. I'm honestly, just for the sake of how these don't stack, they're just going to kind of be piled over here. All right. Let's start. $16 is Los Dog. 7 is shout out to our man Ice Wolf. Hey, dude. I have to assume your latest gem heist was a big success. All right, let's do Carlos second. We're going to do both of Crystal Juan and Reyes together. Then we'll go to Carlos, then to Bourbon, then to Ice Wolf. A little about the artist. Daniel is a Southwest-inspired artist shaped by his upbringing in the Navajo Reservation on the U.S.-Mexican border. With 15 years as an art educator and a recent master's degree from the Florence Academy of Art, his artistic journey blends learning and creativity. His work focuses on a great reverence for life. His Western art embodies warmth, magic, and wonder, exploring themes and narratives of connecting with the landscape and others, inspired by Western memories and dreams. His paintings delve into profound reflections of life, death, and what transcends both. Look at that handsome guy. Look at that handsome guy. Look at him. Look at that beautiful hair. My goodness, I love me some Daniel Gonzalez. Man's the man, man, you know? The man is the man. Man. All right, without any further ado, let me show you the giveaways and then we'll get into it. I have a feeling I'm going to finish that bottle of scotch today. All right, there are 2, count 'em, dose giveaways. I'm going to show you this one first. This is the uncut promo sheet for the inaugural edition of Marvel Metal 1990 Finsky. Original AI. Look at that. You got some AI right there. No, it's CGI. Big difference. Venom, Wolverine, Iron Man, and Magneto. Comes with Venom. Look at Daniel Gonzalez's art. Are you kidding me? You're going to get all 4 pieces of art and the promo card. Yeah, that is crazy. That is a few $100s worth of art that we're just giving you because we're crazy. And the other one, PSA Gem Mint 10, Iceman, Silver Flasher. This is about $300. I'm going to repeat that. It's about $300. And you get art. Yeah. Aside from the Kai and Daniel Gonzalez giveaways that we've done in the past, I don't know if we've ever given away a more expensive combined value of giveaways. Combined, that's got to be what, $700 worth of art and card? Dead serious. Listen to that out loud. The giveaways total about $700. Are we making any money on this? I don't have any the foggiest idea. If we are, I don't know how. I just do what I'm told. That's it. So, without any further ado, DCD Collects proudly presents Graded Metal, original artwork by Daniel Gonzalez, featuring a PSA graded card, 14 of 20. Crystal, Juan, and Rhea. I know, I really don't do what I'm told sometimes. Do you care to make a guess what's inside? Spider-Man. Somebody with a lot of stamina. Oh, we're just kicking it off with one of the ones that I want. Of course we are. Of course we are. Of course we are. Of course we are. Oh, mama. Who doesn't love chains, leather, and a flaming skull? Like, for really real. So good. Right off the bat. Right off the bat. If you would have said whips, I would have been in. Well, technically, I will take a... Bourbon's like, I want a refund. That's what I wanted. Bourbon, listen, you're going to get either Wolverine or Venom, so I don't want to hear it. Yeah, I know. I should probably... It's a 9. I should mention that it is a PSA 9 in there. All right, are we still going Spider-Man here? DCD Collects proudly presents Graded Metal featuring Daniel Gonzalez. 12 of 20. Somebody who's good at fighting. I'm like right there. That is right about where I am. Between 56 and 1. I'm right around there. Blade! Oh, this Blade. Wait till you see this Blade. Check this out. Oy vey. Where is... Oh, I didn't open up my focus. I want to know, how small of a brush do you need to get those fangs in there? To get that mustache? Look at the blade. The blood splatter. Hello, Kate. And a Mint 9 Blade Silver Flasher. All right, Carlos, you got number 16. Congratulations, Crystal, Juan, and Rhea. Carlos, what are you thinking? Venom. The giveaway is a PS10, yes. All right, DCD Collects proudly presents Graded Metal with original artwork by Daniel Gonzalez. He says Venom. I say Storm. PSA 8, Storm. This is the alternate art version of Storm. And this is the Daniel Gonzalez version of Storm. Aurora calling down that lightning. Even his signature is artistic. Right? That's what I'm talking about. Bourbon! Man, it has been so long since I've chatted with you. You got number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9. Go ahead, call your shot, Bourbon. DCD Collects proudly presents Graded Metal with original artwork by Daniel Gonzalez and featuring a PSA graded card. Get that Silver Surfer, he says. All right, let's get a Silver Surfer. That's what Bourbon wants. Get him a Silver Surfer. Energy Blast. Okay. Energy Blast. Jean Grey. It's Australian. Oh, man. Hair all askew. Why is his signature so sick? Because he's an artist and everything he does is beautiful. It did say Silver Flash on it. Close. There you go. Craig's like, hey, you were close. It did say silver. No, we love it, man. We call that the Australian variant. Ice Wolf. Man, Ice Wolf, you have two things I need to open. He's like, let's see that Venom. Let's see that Venom. Ice Wolf, good to see you, buddy. I hope you are doing well. DCD Collects proudly presents Graded Metal, featuring original artwork by Daniel Gonzalez. Ice Wolf of Ice Wolf Custom Cards is looking for Venom. Energy Blast. I don't think Venom had an Energy Blast, but the other Jean Grey did. And there you go. Back-to-back JGs. You know, that's pretty close to the face I make when I have my morning coffee. Is it a flask or a phone? It's a coffee. You see the steam? My wife wanted me to paint one of the characters drinking coffee. See, I knew it. I knew it. There you go. I felt like that was coffee. Ice Wolf, you also snagged the very last 2014 Panini Golden Age that we have in existence. So you're saying I got a special one? Yeah. The boss instructed him to do it. Now, Ice Wolf is here and I'm opening Golden Age. Now we are definitely in throwback mode. So how you been, man? Talk to us. Christy Mathewson, Cy Young, and Lefty Grove. Tired? All right, then I will burn through these quickly then. You want me to save you the blanks? Wow, the autograph is in the very first pack. Jim Bouton. Le Bouton. World Series winner in 1962 and the All-Star in 1963 with New York, Bouton is perhaps best known for writing the controversial bestseller Ball 4. That wasn't his only contribution away from the field. He also helped create Big League Chew, the shredded bubble gum. Oh, dang! I love me some Big League Chew. I know a lot of people like the grape. I'm more of an original guy. Hey, the more you know. Farrah Fawcett looking not pleased. Jimmy. Good old Crazy Legs. Oh, there's your one per box. Coco, Terry Bradshaw. Yeah, that gum was the best. Especially when you were playing baseball. Like, it was meant to be. Tommy Lasorda. And, oh, Junior Johnson. Hey, this isn't the godfather of racing. Invented the art of drafting. Science, baby. There you go. Bootlegger gone legit. All right, that is it for the guaranteed hits. So the rest should be pretty straightforward. At the end, we will check for numbered cards. You had some of his White Lightning liquor. Did he serve it to you? Did you get some directly from Junior? Yes, sir. $20,000 2007 Chili Bowl in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Now you're going to have to explain to everybody how big the Chili Bowl is. I know from knowing you the Chili Bowl. You may need to explain to everybody else the Chili Bowl. Maybe compare it to a certain other game. Willie Nelson. Cold Dead Hands. Joe Louis. Lon Chaney Jr., Fay Ray, Vivian Lee, and Pat Priest. Stickers. Trevor says the Chili Bowl is an indoor sprint car race housed in the second largest freestanding building in the United States of America. Tickets are harder to get than Packer tickets. Yeah, see? It's a big deal, see? Tickets get passed down to family members, and you have to get put on a 10-year waiting list to try to get in. Is it safe to say that there are numerous children that were born to women who just wanted to go to the Chili Bowl? Tatum O'Neal. Bullet Bob Hayes. Early win, Bob Lemon, Bob Feller, and Robin Roberts. Yeah, what's up, Ice? Does it smell like sweat and moonshine? I'll let you know. Smells like victory. It's exactly what it smells like. Smells like a winner. More than happy to oblige you, Ice Wolf. All right, let's keep going. Tatum. We made Trevor leave. He's like, all right, after that, I'll be right back. I don't need to witness that. Just in case there's a bonus relic, I don't want to see that again. He's leaving. Craig is like, that is victory. Eddie Goodell. There's Junior. 2 packs to go. There's Stevie Y. All right, that is it. Let's check for numbers. There you go, my friend. You are more than welcome, my friend. It is very good to see you again. I also have a couple of other things I have for you that have been here for a while. So your box is going to have a couple of extra items in there that you're not expecting. Secrets. Oh. Ow. All right, let me see if anybody ordered anything since I started the stream 48 minutes ago. Okay, I didn't miss anything. Good. Oh, nice. Doug's sister sent me a text with pictures from the zoo that we went to last weekend. I'm not going to look at those now. I will wait until it's over. Los is like, hey, I am posting something else for trade. Ooh. Num yummy. Got lots of stuff. Some Don Wynn. Some Daniel Govar, a little Gus Mauk. Elvin. Kaiser. That looks like a, it is Enchantress. That's a Maitland. And a Sketch Cool. That's a plethora. Ooh, we're drinking some Weller tonight. I like that, Carlos. Here's Baby Rhea. So it's actually not hard, Money Mitch. You just have to be there first. So as soon as the it opens, you just have to walk to wherever you want to go and get a wristband. The other way to get a wristband is to get it through the portal. The portal is a lottery. But wristbands are often available as long as you get there early or know somebody that can get you in early and you have a paid badge. If you switch out to your paid badge, it's pretty easy. If you have an industry badge, it's much harder because some places won't give you a wristband if you have an industry badge. So Lord Brownie, I believe you and I ordered mine in February. I didn't realize it was the exact same because he had two different Casey's. He had Night Watcher Casey and he had regular Casey. Tired today. I have no reason to be tired. Actually, I have been up. I had to do a virtual eye exam, which took 2 minutes. It cost me $49. But the New York DMV got the results in 15 minutes, and I was able to renew my license online. I had to Zoom on my phone. I had to stand 10 paces away from my phone. And then he's like, "Can you read the middle line? Can you read this middle line? What letter is this?" All right, you passed. It was basically, you give me $49, I will sign off that you can get your license. My house is in New York. I told them I'm bi-coastal. My house is in New York. So I just kept my New York one. It's a long story. I won't go into detail on the air. Let's just say I'm bi-coastal. I have a house in New York and I rent an apartment in California. So when they asked me what was my residence, I told them my house is in New York and I rent in California. And they said, okay. And they didn't ask me anything else after that. So that's the answer. I can, because it is. I'm actually selling the X1. It's finally getting to the point of disrepair. Bourbon's like, Scotch? Sure is, and it's going bye-bye right now. That's it. That bottle is dead. Get out, you drops. Get out, you. Give them up, you greedy bottle. I want every drop. Give me that drop. There we go. I got it. I got the drop. Got it. You know a guy who loves scotch? So do I. I know a guy who likes bourbon. I love scotch. Scotchity scotch scotch. Here it goes down. Down, down to my belly. Ugh. There's a little bit more left than I thought, but that's alright, I'll drink it all. Yeah, one comedy was good. I know. I like Shane Gillis. Not many other people seem to. He has his moments. Oh no, I actually I watched the clip of it because I wanted to see Ilona Maher win breakout athlete of the year, and she did. I am a huge Ilona Maher fan. Maher fan. I think she's brilliant. I love her energy. I think she's awesome. Saquon got best NFL player. Absolutely, I agree with that. He was up against Josh, and I was like, I'm sorry, no. This one's got to go to Saquon. So I voted Quan. I did. True story. Yeah. Quan just had a season, so I couldn't. Listen, I am a diehard Bills fan, but I'm not gonna deny truth. Yeah, that Quan guy, pretty good, right? Yeah, it's pretty all right. You didn't like him very much when he was on the Giants, but you like him now, don't you? Yeah, Dancing with the Stars, man. Honestly, she is. No, I tend to not watch anything NFL produced. I typically will just stick with ESPN produced. Is it worth it? A package. Is it going to be a big package or a little package? Is it a girthy one or nah? Oh, excuse me. Does anybody want any more Daniel Gonzalez, by the way? Before we start winding down and talking about life? Does it grow or does it show? A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, right, Scoops? Whew.
So we're just done with phrasing, right? That's not a thing anymore?
Absolutely, lady. Okay. Yeah, today, let's see, this weekend, tomorrow we're going to look at an apartment that is in Moore Park, which is much closer to where Melissa lives. It will be substantially farther from where I work. But, spoilers, we are going to be moving studios within the next probably 4 months. We will be closer to Crystal and Juan's house. Not by much, but technically closer. Because we will be about an hour closer to LA than where we are here. The studio is going to move in probably the Thousand Oaks area. We've been mulling this over for about a year. So it is going to be a little bit closer. No, Don, so listen, if you want to see the view, you're going to have to come back before December. Yeah, so traffic only 2 hours away. Hey, listen, I've saved you about an hour, so give me some credit. I cut your travel time down by 33%. I mean, I think that's pretty generous. As if it was my choice. You just got dangled. Dangle-lang, dangle-lang. What up, Dangle? Dangle, you have missed some seriously legitimate art. Oh, goodness, Mr. Young. I didn't know you were here. Hi, Mr. Young. Speaking of seriously good art, Mr. Young, he's a piece of work, and I mean that in a good way. All the OGs are coming back. Mr. Young, let's see where you are. See, all the OGs come out for the goods. You're getting number 15. Just keeping quiet. Hey man, listen, if you wanna chill, baby. Chill, baby. So you got Patrick Mahomes. You got 15. All right. So listen, and you know what? And I'm gonna be honest with you, folks. Let's be real. Let's talk about this one. While we have Bourbon and Dangle and Scoobs and Ice Wolf and Mr. Young here and the rest of you beautiful people, Don, Lady, all of you. Listen. This product is far closer to what we started out producing than what we have done lately. And I don't mean that in a negative or a positive way, but doesn't this product feel more vintage DCD Collects? I felt this as I was putting this together. I was thinking, man, this feels nostalgic. This feels like something we did back in the day. And I feel some type of way about this project. I really do. It is with one of our newest artists, but still, this feels like a classic DCD Collects product. And judging by the names of the people buying it, I believe that is a correct assumption. So without any more further ado or getting teary-eyed, DCD Collects proudly presents Graded Metal, original artwork by Daniel Gonzalez, and a PSA graded card. This one is for Mr. Young. Hey, Mr. Young, do you want to call your shot? Talking about art or mushrooms? Definitely did some mushrooms back in the day. We all have, man. We all have. Iron Man. Stamina. Well, Iron Man and Stamina. The Juggernaut, B. 1995. Marvel Metal Juggernaut Silver Flasher. In a near mint 8. Oh, that is such a juggy pose. Such a juggy pose. Puny man. I run through you and make you splatter like bug on windshield. No, Daniel did not make a single bad card. All of them are the bee's knees. Daniel Gonzalez is wild. There you go, Mr. Young. And for those who missed it earlier, the giveaways, I believe it's $700 worth of giveaways. Yeah, again, price this out. I'll tell you, it's true. The first giveaway is this promo sheet including not one, not two, not three, but four. I mean, come on, I can't swear, but this is so good it makes me want to swear at it. Be like, you. So this is one of the two giveaways. Oh, yeah, it's stupid good. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. I know. Trust me, Bourbon. I know. Bourbon, I'm going to do this just for you. Look at this. Look at this. It's stupid. And I mean that positively, for those who don't understand my vernacular. Look at this. Look at the tendrils coming off of this venom. Look at the tendrils. 4 cards. 4 cards. And a promo. That's just the first giveaway. That's just the first giveaway. This is the second giveaway. Gem Mint 10. Silver Flasher Iceman. What up, Elbow? Love you, man. This is about $300. I believe that's what you said, Trevor. This is around $300. Very difficult to get a flasher in a 10, and yet here it is. Now, if you want to know why these are so hard to get, it's because it is a metallic card with a black back. That is prone to chipping or edging, as they call it. Listen, Bourbon, not that edging. Completely different edging. We're talking about cards. Edging is when the corners chip off of a black background. That's what makes these so difficult. And yet here it is. So your second giveaway, again, few $100.
So we're just done with phrasing, right? That's not a thing anymore.
I want to point out that lady has the 5 open mouth emojis to follow that. Lady's like, I'm right there with you, Bourbon. I am copacetic. I get it. I'm not judging. I'm not judging at all. You do you, boo. Shout out to all the men in life. Hold on, let me log in so I can use my new emoji. There it is. there's Sumo. My favorite Sumo one, I have to say, is still this one. And it's a 2-parter. Still my all-time favorite. The first one I did is called Puffer Pop. That is the newest. I want to say it's either level 5 or level 7 Hype Train one. Katsuge. Dang, that's complicated. Hey, Hellbolt, I heard you got to see My Chemical Romance. Please tell me, how awesome was My Chemical Romance live? Kachi Koshi. I know, James and I love My Chemical Romance. Yeah. Return of the Black Parade. It's the whole album in its entirety, right? I was a huge fan. A lot of my friends like, oh, they suck, and I was like, let's let history determine that. And sure enough, like 10 years later, they're like, man, My Chemical Romance was a huge influence on the industry. And I was like, yeah, no kidding. It's good stuff. He's seen it in the house that Griffey built. There you go, Dangle. A little bit of awesome for you too. So, Baby Metal is coming to L.A. for a show, and I'm a Baby Metal fan. But Baby Metal is going to Las Vegas, and Bloodwood is going to be with them. If you don't know who Bloodwood is, Google Bloodwood. Actually, wait. Bloodwood music. If you Google Bloodwood, it's horrible photos. Make sure you put the music in there. For the love of God, put music in there. Bloodwood music. Otherwise, you'll get terrifying photos. Bloodwood is an Indian metal band. They're awesome. Yeah, they were. That's it. Yep. Yep. They were in with Bloodywood. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. Bloodywood, not Bloodwood. Bloodywood. Thank you. Bloodywood is not doing the LA show, but Bloodywood is doing the Vegas show. There are quite a few foreign acts that are not playing LA now. MCR is doing Dodger Stadium. They are, but the tickets are insanely expensive. There are quite a few out of the country acts that are not coming to LA now, that have canceled. But we can find them outside of LA. So I would love to go to Las Vegas and see Bloodywood and Baby Metal. And I would also like to catch a Lucy Darling show too while I'm there, because she's currently doing her residency at the MGM. And if I had $120, I would be going to see Lucy Darling VIP. I would be in the very front row, which is $120, and I would beg on her to pick on my beautiful face, because her and I would riff. Oh, Lucy is the best. Don knows. Lucy is the best. Her character is brilliant. And to hear the woman who came up with the character talk about how it just happened out of nowhere is an awesome story. Guess who guess who unfortunately you will be seeing next weekend? Next weekend I will unfortunately be seeing my proctologist. I will be unfortunately seeing I don't know. Everybody else I'm pretty excited to see. I'll see Lee. I'll see Trevor. I'll see Scuba. I'm going to see a lot of awesome people next week. Oh no. Oh no. No, but he's the day before, Lord Brownie. Arner! Sapporo's Arner! So the set was the entire Black Parade plus the new extended version of Mama, and the theatrics made me happy. And then they did the end again. The encore was 10 songs from the Bullets album, 3 from Revenge, 2 from Danger Days, Na 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 and Planetary and two B-sides and demos. Hellbolt, that's a freaking show, man. That is awesome. Carly's going good. I can't wait to hang out with Carly. Man, I wonder if she'll get me head of the line privileges. Oh, definitely Hellbolt. Definitely send photos. Good. Right? The good thing is where we're moving will be a heck of a lot closer to downtown LA. So instead of an hour and 15, an hour to an hour 15, it'll be like 25, 30 minutes. Oh man, don't worry, Scoops. I cry at least twice a week. I didn't. I almost cried today. I did hold it together because I was in public. Yeah. I usually just cry into a pillow before I go to sleep. Good. It is usually a very good thing to have an assistance dog know how to attack. Don, you and I both. Every time I watch Carrot Top, I cry. Anytime I see a movie with Yahoo Serious, I cry. Shout out to my Aussie friends. Speaking of Yahoo Serious, shout out to Joe. Shout out to Ringa and shout out to Ninja. I'm just kidding. I know Yahoo Serious really went off the deep end in his later life, but his early movies were great. Nope, Scoob, she's bred not to. Shout out. You know what I should do, Lord Brownie? I should convince Doug to sell you that for like 250. I think you need that in your collection. Fat orange cat will pee in your shoes if she hates you. My fat orange cat will do that just because it's Tuesday. I always want to see cute pictures. I'm going to make him throw in the frame too. And then I'll get him to sell the Wolverine to Bourbon. I love the story behind this one. I absolutely ruined this painting, and I feel terrible about it. But I kind of like, now it's got a great story, though. I have been picture spammed. All right, let's Get some of those spammy pictures. Woo! It's a lot of spam. Brosive, I know, but listen, I am so close to having enough money for that I don't want to tell people it's still there. See the Catwoman or the Wolverine? You want to see the Wolverine, right? You don't want to see the Catwoman. You're talking about the Wolverine? Holy effing S. That is so awesome. Yeah, that is super dope. I know. I'll show you. Just let me look at the rest of these pictures. Oh my god. MMA adjacent, eh? Oh, it's so good. I love this one so much. So good. I love it. Whew. Yeah, it is. It is, my lord. It is. He made an entire language for the tour called Kaposka. Yeah, I saw the red letters. I was wondering what that was. I thought it was Russian at first. The Catwoman is insane, I know. So is the Captain America and the Gunslinger. I know you do. Yep. That reminds me. I gotta see if our grading has to be done. It has to be done. Hopefully I can pick it up from him. Oh, belly. It's Carly's belly. She loved that belly. It's a sweet dog. 18 days till that baby turns 1? It can't be that long. There's no way that it's been a year already. It's not possible. Oh my goodness. Listen, Crystal, Juan, don't take this the wrong way, but I love that baby. Rhea is spectacular. I cannot believe that she has been here a year. That is so great. Really, T-Bone, I don't understand how it can be that long. Yeah. Hey, man, there's worse things to spend your money on, Bourbon. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, goodness. All right, folks. On that note, it is Baby Rhea. Oh, my God, Bourbon, really? Bourbon says, tell me about the memorabilia scam DC. All right, folks, since it doesn't involve us and is not even us adjacent, let's talk about the scam. Let me pull it up. Dangle. It doesn't involve us, Dangle. Don't worry. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is believed to be the largest, far-reaching case of fraud in the collectible industry, not named Fanatics. The biggest source of fraud not named Fanatics is this gentleman right here. What he was doing is he was faking signatures. He would pay for a signing with Patrick Mahomes or Kobe Bryant or Aaron Judge or Tom Brady. And he would sit down for a signing that would be like 100 or 200. And what he would do is he would take the signatures from those players, scan them into a computer. He would vector them to be perfect. He would do numerous of the same athletes, so there was variance. And then he would plug that into an auto pen and have the auto pen sign objects. It is believed something like 1 in every 3 Tom Brady signatures are going to be fake now. There is something like 10% of all Kobe Bryant signatures are fake now. These are non-card, these are jerseys, these are balls, these are pucks, these are photos. He counterfeited the Fanatics hologram so accurately that they changed their hologram. He had tens of thousands of fake certificates of authenticity. Between $300 and $700 million in fraud. If you purchased from his website, 90% of it was fake, was AutoPen. He sold 50,000 Kobe autographs after he died. It says right here, for every signature he got, every one item would turn into 10,000 signatures. 95% of all Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Judge autographs on the market are fake. This is real, and this is devastating. He would be selling to distributors in bulk. So even if you were a third-party buyer, if you were a secondary market buyer, there is a good chance that your Mahomes or your Judge is fake. There's a good chance your Kobe Bryant is fake. He had Panini holograms, JSA holograms, Fanatics holograms. All fake. Yep. Yeah. So Fanatics, and actually I'll clarify for you, Saporos, because you were somewhat correct. Fanatics was buying from him, but Fanatics caught on about 8 years ago and said it wasn't a problem. They only decided he was a problem when he successfully copied their hologram. So about 3 years ago is when they changed their hologram. From then on, they were purposefully buying items from him to keep a log of what he was doing illegally. So as much as I hate Fanatics, Fanatics was a major player in this bust. Fanatics cataloged all the different players that he was doing fraud with. And they would buy an example of every single player, and they cataloged it as fake to use as evidence. And over the last 3 months, they ramped up their buying from him to show that the quantities were unsustainable. And those items were all turned over to the FBI. That is, I don't know if that's in this article, but that is in the article I read. So Fanatics helped blow this case wide open. The guy shot himself in the head. He's dead. He knew he was wrong. He wrote a manifesto on Facebook, and then he blew his brains out in one of his 2 warehouses. If you purchased anything from Mr. Man Cave, Your item is fake. 4 million items. 4 million items. 80,000 fake Kobe items. Let that sink in. 80,000 since Kobe died. $100,000 fake Tom Brady items. He's dead. Carlos, he blew his brains out. No. Money Mitch, you are going to be forced to look at the hologram. You have to enter in the number. And I think Fanatics said they are flagging items that have repeat serial numbers. So the serial number will pop up as an authentic autograph because they are counterfeiting items that already existed. You would need an image registry. That is correct. You would be forced to create an image registry, which doesn't exist. There is virtually no way you will be able to tell what is fake and what is real now. The Tom Brady, Kobe Bryant, Patrick Mahomes, and Aaron Judge markets are permanently and I can't say the word. Permanently damaged. Yeah. Yep. All right, Carlos, love you, man. This is I don't have the words to speak about how bad this is. Yes, JSA stickers and holograms. Steiner, yes. Yeah. Here's a piece of info right here. Panini, we produced holograms and cards for their entire database. Now, what I believe he means is he made copies of every card in their database. So there is likely 2 versions of every card. I don't believe he was actually making them for Panini. How I believe this was intended was they took the entire catalog and forged additional copies of it. That is how I read that. Yes. He wrote the manifesto and then he swallowed a bullet. This, yeah. Thank God I hate Tom Brady. Thank God I've been never able to afford a Jordan auto. And thank God I'm not a Yankees fan. Yeah, right? There you go. Tom baby. Yep. So yeah. It sucks. Oh yeah, Tom Brady doesn't do anything for free. Just ask StockX. Adios, Hellbolt. Love you, man. I mean, Bourbon, the only thing you can do is sue his estate. No, the cards, the certified cards are not. No. Upper Deck. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Not many people are forging hockey player signatures. The price of a hockey signature is not very high in comparison to other sports. Yeah, oh yeah, exclusive. No, you're good, man. You don't have to worry about it though. That's the great thing. That's why I love hockey cards. And I've said this a million times. If you're a fan of hockey and football, but you can only afford to spend on one, spend it on hockey. Your dollar goes farther. Oh God, yes, Sapporo's. Yeah, hockey is so obtainable. I mean, look, Ice Wolf and everyone else remembers. I told you about a year and a half ago. Go buy OV rookies. When I mentioned, hey, he could break this record in a couple years. His autographed rookie card was still 500 bucks. Let that sink in. Arguably one of the top 10 hockey players in the history of hockey. And his autographed rookie card was still 500 bucks. Still under 1,000. And he was on a trajectory to break the scoring record. There's, for some reason, people just don't buy hockey. It's remarkable. You can still get some of the biggest names for less than you can get for a football rookie, a current rookie. I mean, hockey is niche. Sadly, it's kind of true. Oh yeah, Dangle, absolutely. All right, folks. Final last call, and then we'll get you over to sumo. As a reminder, folks, I am not going to be here next Friday. You only get Wednesday and Thursday. Party on, my lord. It is, but let's not tell people about that, Dangle, so you and I can still collect cards. I'm freaking tired. All right. Check the gate. Gate's clear. Will the memorabilia and card companies make this harder to forge? It's so in the age of technology, it's impossible to not be able to forge. So unless listen, go to a signing. If you want an autograph, get it from the person yourself. That's what I have said for years. I know it's not easy in certain corners of America. I know some people don't go to certain areas, but have a rainy day fund that will get you to a city that does. Actually, Dangle, I bought hockey cards last week. I just didn't open them on camera because they were for me. I bought Upper Deck Series 2. Exactly, Siporos. Your best bet, listen, find the player, make it a vacation, know where they're going to be, and get the autograph yourself. What did I get? Absolutely nothing. I did not recognize the young gun I got. It was a blaster box. I got one young gun, and he was from what the hell is the name of the team? Nashville. So whoever.
Thank you there to Boreon coming in with a resubscription for the 10th time. Welcome back. Thank you for the continued support.